Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be going over the Bedwars experience from past to now and where I hope that it gets to in the future. So if you want to see more videos like this or see more on my channel, make sure to like and subscribe, as it would mean a whole lot to me if you did so. And then without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, now that we are into the first game, let's talk about what Bedwars, well, it used to be. You know, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people will talk about or think about when thinking about how Bedwars was before is there was less sweats. There wasn't as many people, you know, grinding stars, grinding stats, final kills. It was mostly just friends trying to have fun. And obviously there was still some sweats that, you know, existed back then. It's not like sweats only so happened to start sweating in the game like recently. Like they've always been into the game, just not always around. Next is probably what a lot of people will probably think about is the toxic players. Oop, that was stupid of me, but anyways, the toxic players. There's so much toxicity in the Bedwars community right now, and I think a lot of people can agree about that. But the real thing is where it came from. Like, why have people just recently, or not recently, but you know, at some point they just decided to be toxic, and I don't know why. Because I remember getting on before, it was just people having fun. You know, you didn't really have that many toxic players back then. It was mostly just everyone was just trying to have fun at the game, didn't really care about the wins. The next thing that I want to talk about from, you know, Bedwars past is how okay, right there is that Bedwars from the past was overall more fun to play than Bedwars now, but especially for the people that were not stat grinding. You know, it was just more of a casual, like, playing with friends, so people weren't really so worried about the stat. Meaning that's why it was more overall fun to play, because so many people didn't have their games ruined because of someone who was just really sweaty. Let me try to kill this person and then get into the next topic. Darn, he does not take KB. However, even though those were some great things that Bedwars past used to have, there's some negative things about it too. It wasn't all just sunshine and rainbows. Nice, I got him. One of the biggest things that I think that, you know, Bedwars of the past had that Bedwars, you know, might not have or could still have today is the hackers. Now, obviously, there's still people hacking in Bedwars. It's not like, you know, hacking has gone away completely. However, there was less blatant hackers. Like, you used to be able to see fly hackers and everything, but you don't see people fly hacking anymore. Nice, I got him. Finally. But now there's times where you'll see the, you know, occasional bee hopper and everything. But I have not seen somebody fly hack in Bedwars. You know, there's still, you know, quite a lot of hackers in other game modes. Ooh. Yeah, he didn't die there. But there was so much more blatant hackers, especially fly hacking, in the past. So it's kind of nice to see that that's changed just a little bit. Now, another thing that I want to get into, you know, about something that was negative about what Bedwars used to be is all the constant, like, stat snipers. Like in Bedwars past, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of people that were sniping and, you know, trying to ruin people's win streaks. And that was extremely common. It was like every other game or so. You know, and not, you know, it wasn't me that was getting sniped because I didn't care back then about my stats or anything. but there would be like every day you would see that somebody had gotten a snipe. Portable shopkeeper. Is that a new item? Oh, he must have had it. Okay. Anyways, before we can end this game, let's get to the last topic. Well, finish the last topic. But with, you know, Bedwars Pass, you were very, very easily to be targeted because of your stats. And then let's get into the next game and talk about Bedwars and how it is now. Okay, off into the next game, and let's talk about Bedwars and where it's sitting at now. Going off of what we talked about, you know, what Bedwars Pass used to be like, the first thing that we will be talking about is that there's more sweats. You really cannot go into a game of Bedwars now and not encounter sweats. Like, it's rare. Like, there's sometimes where even I, you know, have to go into a game and sweat every single time, which gets boring after a while. And I think everybody who plays this game can say that. Now, obviously, like, like that, you don't always get next, you know, sweaty players. And it can still be a good and enjoying game, but that's very uncommon. Aim there. Atrocious. Since Red was being so rude, go for him next. But while I'm going in for this Red, I wanted to just talk about the next point, you know, in this argument. And that is about the toxicity in Bedwars. Ah, he got me. Of course he did. But anyways, the toxicity in Bedwars is gonna be like, you know, probably a more, you know, back and back, you know, back and forth, you know, type of video. But toxicity now, it's just horrible. It's absolutely horrendous. Most games you go into, you're going to be called a bunch of names and everything. It cannot be avoided. He got a gapple. He's running. Of course, that's gonna be my bed. Darn, and he got my bed. That's okay. But anyways, on to the next topic. You know, or well, continuing with the topic of toxicity, like you go into a game, people are just gonna be overall hateful. Like you can do literally nothing to them, and they're just gonna be mean. Or they'll call you bad, or anything. They just do not care. Let's go back with these diamonds. Hopefully we can try to get some more. The next topic is that Bedwars now is honestly just less enjoyable. Like, I enjoy it every now and then, like playing a game, getting into, you know, having to sweat. Like sometimes that can be very enjoyable. But the other times, I'm just wanting to have fun with my friends or just play casually. And that can't always happen. Which sucks, but it's just where Bedwars is sitting at now. However, the pros of Bedwars now is that there's less blatant, and I put blatant in, you know, like little asterisks practically, because there's still a lot of hackers nowadays. There still is. And I don't think Hypixel will ever be able to get rid of hackers completely, because if they do that, they're going to be getting rid of a lot of legit players as well. Another pro of Hypixel now is that you see less snipers. I think I've been sniped once in the past year since I've started, you know, sweating Bedwars and trying to get a bunch of stats. But that's it. I have not had any other sweats come after me other than that. Free final. And I think that is amazing. I don't know if it's because, you know, hackers are getting banned more, or if the sniping communities have just been not caring. Like they've just not been trying to go for people lately. I don't know. No, red. He's collecting emeralds. Woo! Okay, now that we're into the next game, and hopefully this game is not too long, as I don't really have that much left to talk about. I was kind of hoping to finish it all last game. But also to finish off a little bit about like the sniping, like I personally do not have like a lot to go off of when it comes to that, because I'm not like a big known sweat with like a 15 FKDR. Like this is not, you know, me. I'm trying to get better at the game. I'm trying to get better stats, but I'm not going to have a huge, large, you know, knowledge on sniping and such. And now I want to get into the overview of the game and what I kind of want, and I think that what I think the game needs. First things first is I believe that Bedwars needs more updates. This game has not had a significant update in quite a long time, and I'm really hoping that everybody's speculating, you know, a big update coming with, you know, the perplexed person in the lobby. I really hope that that is true. Like, I really hope it is. Because if Hypixel gets a big update for Bedwars, it could be extremely good for the community. Like, I've seen so many content creators and other people that I know personally stop playing the game because there's just no updates, and they get bored of it. Next, I feel like they need to find a way to split up sweats and casual players. People that just play casually, they're not getting, you know, the fun in the game that they might have used to, or like what I used to when I wasn't a sweat. And I really would love to see Hypixel change that. Now that's obviously not going to be very easy, because like say they do something like Skywars did with ranked Skywars, but with ranked Bedwars, instead of it being just community driven. That'd be great and all, but they got rid of ranked Bedwars because of all the hacking. A ranked game where you're going to want to get to a high rank is going to increase the amount of hackers in that game, point blank, which is sad to say. I'm gonna avoid quickly so that I do not lose my bed. Nice, I got him. There's still a red in the game, so kind of surprised that he's just coming for me. Okay, moving on to the next topic though, is that I hope that they keep on working on the anti-cheat. I don't ever want them to see them stop trying to improve their server as a whole, and the anti-cheat is just another way that they can improve. Because they already have a pretty good anti-cheat, I will say, but it's not perfect, and it won't be perfect for a while. Well, ever. What am I saying? For a while. It won't ever be perfect. It just won't. There's no way that they can perfect that ever. It'd be great if they could, but they won't. And now onto the last topic, and hopefully I can get this white out before finishing it. Darn, I could not kill him. It's sharp when everything's just drilling into me. Ugh. What's this red doing? It'd be nice if this red could go for him. And I lost that game. But to get into the last topic is that I hope that Hypixel or the community can find a way to get rid of toxicity. And I feel like it's definitely going to have to be more of the community, because there really isn't much Hypixel can do about it. Because I feel like that is another detriment onto players being on Hypixel and playing Bedwars. And I really hope that we as a community or Hypixel finds a way to fix that, because it might actually bring back, you know, old players that used to play, or it could even not deter new players of joining. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know I lost 2 of those games. Kind of sad. I'm bad at the game, I know. But anyways, please like and subscribe. It would mean a whole lot to me. Leave a comment and look at my next videos. Hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.